Here are my thoughts on the Kobe 11 Protro Fade to Black. The looks are amazing. If you did not have the originals, this is a grail shoe. Swoosh is smaller on the Protros and the shape is a little bit different. For the fit, I would stay true to size. These are much more wide footer friendly, specifically for me because I have very wide and flat feet. For cushion, they changed the drop-in midsole setup from Lunar Lawn to React X, and then you still have that heel zoom unit. This is a shoe for court feel players, so if you need a lot of impact protection, this is not going to be. The heel zoom is nice, but again, primarily for court field players because in the forefoot, you're going to be very close to the ground. Main difference with the traction is that it's not as indented in the middle. Feels okay so far. I feel confident in these so far. Also, these are not durable at all, so I would not play in these outdoors. So this picks up a ton of dust. I still feel like the traction is pretty solid. The support is really interesting because it is very low to the ground. However, I do think they could have incorporated a better outrigger. Support plays into the lockdown. I feel like the lockdown on this shoe is average. You really do have to tighten up the laces. For the weight, these feel super light on feet. So if you need a light shoe, this is it. The materials are really nice. It's fly knit, it feels premium. The shoe is very expensive, so you would expect something like that out of the materials. Overall, this is a nice fitting shoe, especially for my wide and flat feet. So that's my favorite thing about it. At the end of the day though, I don't necessarily think this shoe is elite tiers above a lot of other performers out there. This is a very fun shoe to play in. It's light, like I said, better for wide footers, but at the end of the day, there are a ton of good performers out there. And so far, I don't think this is really like a top tier, S tier type of shoe, but that's just performance wise. In terms of looks, in terms of story, in terms of just Kobe Bryant in general, just the history, the meaning of this colorway, this is a must cop. If this retailed for $300, I would still buy it because of how iconic this colorway is. Let me know in the comments if you guys were able to get this shoe, and also let me know if you think this is worth the price.